What's going on, everybody? This is Al from PlayBookGamer.com, and in the last Dynasty video, we took on our arch rival Alabama in a humongous matchup, and we got the win 28-22. It was just a tough battle throughout. Late game, last play kind of situation, a lot of back and forth. Probably the most entertaining game of the season so far. The LSU game was really good as well. I'm glad we came out with the win. We're still undefeated. We're fourth in the country, and today we're going to take on South Carolina. It doesn't really get much easier because if you go back and look, Alabama is a B+ overall team and South Carolina is A-. So this should be tougher. Now, I know South Carolina is more aggressive. This is when Steve Spurrier was there. They like to chuck it down the field a little bit more. I'm expecting some of that today, but this is a road game as well. So again, they got more talent than we do, a similar offense. Defense, I'm pretty sure they run a 4-3, but you look at their stats, one of the top passing attacks in the country. The rest of it, not so much, but either way, it should be a fun battle, to say the least. Now, before we take on South Carolina, we got to look at recruiting. We done well. We've got a handful of commitments. The cornerback, Pac McNeil, free safety, Garrett Lawrence, middle linebacker, Jason Floyd, and defensive end, Kevin Rudd. And we're down to two players. The tight end, Donnie Smith, he did not commit. He's a soft verbal. I'm going ahead and put 70% of our points on him. We really need to get this guy because we're really close with Texas Tech and Oklahoma State. All it takes is one official visit to one of their places, and they may jump us. So I'm hoping that this 70% will help with that. We're going to do 30 for the outside linebacker. He's a late addition. We're moving up his list just at 20%. So I'm guessing 30% will be more than enough to keep where we're at. As long as we can get that official visit, I think we're going to be fine. But stay to the end of the video to see if we can get that commitment from the tight end. We'll just see what happens. But here's the outside linebacker. We got that positive pitch. That's why I added him to the list. And we were still hanging on for dear life towards the end once we got some of those commitments. The next thing we got to do is head into the game. We got to sim up to this point. Then we got to pick we got to go through our COVID wheel and see who is going to be out today. Looks like nobody's in trouble today. Let's go and click this, see if we can get lucky. Maybe it's our punter again. That would be nice. Looks like it's going to be a cornerback. I'm going to take out Davidson. That's just my first thought because Carpenter's been out forever. I'm glad he's back. He got injured in the last game again, but he's okay. So we're going to take out Davidson, which is going to be a bit of a hurt because he's our top corner, but we'll deal with that. Let's check out some uniforms. This is their default. They have like they got an all black. I like that. I think that's what we'll go with. And for us, I think we may go with the Stormtrooper look. I'm okay with that. So this should be interesting. We're already down our top corner. I got to make sure to take him off the list. You know, he helps us on special teams as well. But they got some players out. They got a center, a wide receiver, a tackle. They're 33rd in the country. Again, just their passing game is where it's all at for them. If we can somewhat contain that, I think we'll be okay. We got a night game in Columbia. Fun stadium. In the past, I've always had trouble against this team. I think just because they're very aggressive. We beat them last year. Hopefully we can do it again this season. But perfect weather for some SEC football. Hopefully this isn't a trap game because we got Ole Miss coming up after this one. So it's us and South Carolina. Whoever wins this one will more than likely win the division because we're running out of games. And here come the Gamecocks. 4-2. But here come, we may be the best team in the country. We're in top 5. I don't know, Florida State's awfully good. They're going to highlight true freshman phenom Pedro Daniels. Once he got that impact status, it was just Katie bar the door after that for him. We're really just centering our offense around that guy, and as we should. They're picking us to win. Let's go to the coin toss. We want it. I want the ball to start a second half. And let's go to our depth chart. We have to take out our corner in a couple different spots. Let's go over here. So Davidson's going to be out today. I'm going to put Carpenter there. We're going to put, let's put Thomas at the other spot. Then we're going to put Dargan at nickel. Cowan, no, why is Dargan right there? That's weird. Let's go put Cowan. If I can find him. He's down here somewhere. There he is. We'll do that. Then we have any other corners, or we're down. Is that it? So we got to be careful. Avery. I was fixing to say, we may, let me just look here real quick. I think I'm going to keep Cowan at nickel. I think we'll do that. He's been our starting nickel for quite a while this season before I put Thomas there. But Carpenter, Thomas, Cowan, and Avery, I don't think we'll ever go dime all that much. We may sprinkle in a little bit, but maybe not much today because Davidson, again, he is out. Let me go over to our special teams. We're going to take him out. I'm going to not put in Pedro. There's no point in having him in there. What we can do is maybe put Grant instead and just take him out altogether there. And I'm going to put Grant right there. So Davidson should be out. If he accidentally shows up on special teams coverage or something, then I'm not going to much do about that. I'm not too worried about it. All right, let's look at their roster, see what we're dealing with. Starting off, impact quarterback, pocket passer, first team All-SEC. Thankfully, he ain't going to move around much on us. Maybe we can get after him some today. No impact halfback, but some decent ones. 88 overall, 84, 76. Fullback, 88 overall, but he's a blocker. Wide receiver, impact guy, 97 overall. About as good as a wide receiver we'll face all season. I mean, he's 6'5", 97 overall, 94 speed. Number 2 guy's 92 overall, but he is out, so we're lucky there. So that's a bit of a drop-off. But he got 82 and 80, so they got some decent talent there. Tight ends, look at this, 84, 80, 80. All these guys can run a little bit. They all can catch, so they've been recruiting really well at this position. Let's look at the offensive line. So their starting left tackle is out. That will help. So there's drop-off, and now it's a starter at 78. Left guard, 82, 95, but he is out. So their top 2 offensive linemen are out today. Very fortunate there. Right guard at 80 and right tackle at 87. If we're going to win today, it'll probably be in the trenches in that area right there, especially due to those 2 guys being out. Like I said, they run a 4-3, 88 on one end, 93 on the other, really good. 82 and 72, so they're not much up the middle. Maybe we can run a little bit more dive than usual today. We'll see how that goes. Outside linebacker, 87, 86 at middle, and then 88. This guy's out for a couple games, but that's not too big of a drop-off. He's got a decent backup. So their front seven's pretty solid. Corners, really good starting corner, 92 overall, 96 speed, first team All-SEC. Thank the Lord he's not an impact player. 84, then 78, let's see, free safety 86, impact guy 93, strong safeties. Their defense in general just looks really talented. I don't see much of a weakness other than up the middle maybe. Just quickly looking through here again. Even if we spread them out, they got some bodies there. Just tough. I don't see a real weakness on defense, even though it's not been their strength this season. Kicker, okay, 78 overall sophomore, and a sophomore 76 punter. All right. Should be interesting. Looks like that impact receiver is on the right side. I'm going to try to kick it away from him, and I've done a terrible job of that. This actually may go out of bounds. Nope, it's going to... Ooh, perfect kick, Al. Good job. Touchback. We'll take it. We're going to play a ton of zone. I'm expecting a lot of passing. I'm going to do an under front. Maybe we can get that weak side blitz to come through. Go over there. Picks up about 4 yards. Hit the angle route. Picks up 6. Let's do quarters from 3-4. Yeah, one of the best offenses in the country. I'm going to do an over front. Anybody to cover? Just whiffed on that one. Thomas did. That's a really tall. Is that one of the, I think it's one of the tight ends. Yeah, he just whiffed on that one. Going 5 wide. Again, I'm going to try to stay away from dime some today just because we're down a corner. Actually, I'm going to spread them out. Let's see what they do here. We need to force an interception of some sort. Over the middle, hit a little drag route, a little in. So they're moving down the field. They're eating up my zone defense. I'm going to do a cover 1 man. We're going to blitz somebody. We're going to do something like this. Maybe I can occupy this tackle. Intercept that. Overshot it. Thank you. That makes it 3rd and what, 2? 3rd and 1. They're going goal line apparently. Or something close to that. I'm going to go man lock. I expect a pass. We're going to shift everybody over. I'm going to come over here. They got the good receiver over there. They got to be mindful of that end around. Play action. Almost got to him. Dang it. Almost a sack. Super close. But good job by this quarterback. Good defensive call, but just couldn't get there in time. Thankfully, he made the tackle. Otherwise, that probably would have been a touchdown. Back to 4 wide they go. I'm going to go back to quarters. If I can force this guy to make a bad throw, that'd be ideal. Maybe I can do that a time or two today over here. Anybody open? Intercept that. Good job, Thomas. Got a hand on it. Makes it 2nd and 10. I'm going to try that cover 3 with that backside blitz. I'm going to flip that. I'm going to do something like this. Intercept that. That's what we needed. What we needed right there. So I think what happened, I think that was a flat route. You can go back and look. He went to the slot receiver. I think it's a flat route. He was open right there, and he stopped on his route because that's where that flat route ends. So that's what happened. Great play. We probably need to get a thumbnail here of some sort. Maybe, yeah, let's go ahead and just get that one while we're here. Nice. So that's the play we needed. We need to take advantage of that. I'm going to... Let's do an ISO. Let's attack those defensive tackles. Maybe we can find something there to work with. They're going to force us to go left on this one, I think. And just go up there with Gray. Get a first down. That's a good start. I'm actually going to go back. Actually, I'm going to flip this. We're going to do an off-tackle run with Pedro. I like the movement. I think we got the numbers. We just need good blocking. We didn't get it. Not even close. Nobody blocked well on that left side. 2nd and 11. So our passing game has been kind of rough these last few games. Like, it's been okay. That's why I want to run the ball again. I want to get the ball back to Pedro. We're taking a chance over here on the right side, but if we could just get blocking. Just nothing there. They just contained the edge on that one really well. I couldn't get to the outside. So now it's 3rd and forever. We could try halfback corner, and this could get real interesting. Let's see what they go with. Cover 3. Watch out. Go back and look at this. So they blitz heavily on this one. They went with a spy over here with the defensive end, or he went out somewhere. Then there's a gaping hole. That linebacker came through. This guy came through. So I threw it quick. So I went to my hot, which was my halfback. I thought this guy was going to pick it off. He almost got to it. Look how close this was. Whoo! Super close. We got lucky on that one. Let's continue with that luck. Let's go stick. Let's do something very basic, just an air raid concept. Probably go to Grant on this one. Yeah, they're going basic cover 1. Get about 5 or so. I'm going to go P. Reed. Their 3rd and 4th corners aren't the greatest in the world. We're definitely not going to run this one. Going cover 1. I'm not feeling anybody open. I'm going to take a chance with Stevenson. I saw... Oh, man. So, interesting play here. So, they went cover 1. I'm not going to run it because of this guy right here. So, I was going to go to this guy right here. Just a little in route. The problem is they went with a spy look with the defensive end. So, I didn't have enough room there. I just got a little spooked on that one. So, I didn't want to throw it there, even though I probably could have got it first. That looked more open now than it did earlier. Then I saw this right here. I saw this safety stay down, which gave me a chance to go over the top. The problem is, he just didn't make the catch. Good play by that corner. A little short arm, but it's kind of expected in that situation. 3rd and 3. I probably need to get Pedro in there. Let's just do a run. Let's just do it. Get him to the outside if possible. That's his strength. I don't like the numbers here. We're going to go to the left. Ooh, just enough. Barely got it. I'm going to go ice slot. Actually, I'm going to go here. I want to run a curl flat. Yeah. We're going to run a curl flat. This will either go to Allen or Daniels. Let's see what they call here. I'm just going to go over here and throw to him. Just pick up 4. Probably would have got the same if I would have waited till he got over there. 2nd and 7. What's another good idea? We can try PE boot. This play's been kind of rough on us this year, getting some sacks and whatnot. But we got to attack him deep at least a little bit. Cover 2. Watch out. Shoo, that was close. Very close throws. Great catch by the freshman. Oh, that should, I mean, that was just a 50-50 ball right there. We got to be careful. I want to try another play. We're going to go Ohio. I have some options. We're kind of running out of room. This is probably a bad play to call at this situation. Well, I think we can get some yards, but we'll go to Wilson. Pick up 3 or 4. 2nd and 8. I'm going to run a basic dive with Pedro. We're going to go bunch on them, but they're going 4-3, so I don't know if this will work or not. Let's just read the blocks. Read the block. I didn't read that one too well. That makes it 3rd and something. 3rd and 4. I'm actually probably going to go swing on this one. I like our situation on the left. I think we can get a first down with Wilson. Unless they go cover 0, let's see. They're going cover 1. Ooh, bad play. Could have got picked. So Keys has been very fortunate today. Should I go for this or kick the field goal? I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go to our best player. I'm just going to take the... I just don't want to kick a field goal. And I love the shift. Man, can we get a good block or 2? There we go. 6 points. Good job, Al. I just did not want to kick a field goal there. It wasn't worth it to me. This could be a pretty good thumbnail if I can get something. Let's see. With good old Pedro, you just can't go wrong with him getting in the end zone. Let's see if I can get... I'm just trying to hide the screen, the score. Oh, there's nothing going to show up there since there's no score. Well, let me go. Hey, let's go there. That's a good one. Somebody will get the thumbnail. I don't even remember who had the last one, to be honest. So we got on the scoreboard. Let's kick an extra point. The quarter's about over with. That was a quick quarter. I guess both teams kind of kept it in bounds. We need to try to do some more between tackle stuff if they'll let us, especially with Pedro. When he's got so much speed, you just kind of want to get him out in open space, you know. Now, this is going to be a bad kick. Another terrible kick, Al. Way terrible. I hit that button so late. My bad, my bad. They're going to get good field position. I'm going to go cover 2 man from 3-4. Let's do something like this. Get our defenders closer to who they're supposed to defend. Pick up 5 or so to the tight end. Let's try that cover 3 with a backside blitz. We've called it a couple times already. Ooh, no, they're going 2 tight end. I thought they was calling something different there. Get him, get him. Great job, Gary Lowe. The blitz worked. I wasn't expecting it to. He got around. That makes a 3rd and forever. End of the first quarter. Ended up being a good quarter for us. And I called the wrong play. We'll go quarter. That's fine. I think we can make this work. Let's see if I can get after him myself. Get it. Oh, I hit him. Just get your hand up. There you go. Good job, everybody. Good defense. Give him the toughest throw possible, and that's what happened. We are going to force a punt. Let's see if Stevenson can create some magic for us. Shank it to the left. Dead center. I'm going to have to fair catch it. Yep. So we're in the middle of the field. Let's go with just a straight-up ISO with Pedro with one of our bigger formations. And the whole point of this is to attack those defensive tackles. That's like one of their few weaknesses on defense. Get through, get a few yards. Not bad. Could be worse, could be better. Let's bring out the Brigham package. Well, let's do just basic option. Hard shift. They're going to force me to go right. The only downside to that is that strong safety. Now let's cut up. There we go. Pitch it. Ah. Yeah, okay. It's going to work out all right. Get a first down with John Daniels. I want to go play action on him, but that strong safety is just awesome. Let's try. I'm going to go flanker cross. That safety's probably coming down, isn't he? Nope. That dude went over. Ooh, cover 0. We'll take it. I'm going to let Grant. Oh, he's beat. I got to have to take him over. Ooh, 6 points. I had to. That was going to get picked off. It was underthrown. Well, actually, I'll take that back. I think the corner just got in front of it well. And I had to take him over at the last second just to get through it. So that could be a good thumbnail. Again, I forgot who had the last one. I think Stevenson did. Great play here. Something like that will be a really good thumbnail. That looks really good, to be honest. We'll get that one. Now we're up 2 scores. Let's blow them out. Man, if we could just somehow slow down that passing game, we're going to win this one. And just don't turn the ball over ourselves. I about missed that extra point. I'm having a bad time kicking today. So they are aggressive on both sides. Blitzing. Throwing it deep. At least he stayed in bounds on this one. Ooh, he stepped out. He had a bit of a crease. Let's go back to basic quarters. I'm going to pinch the line just in case they want to run the ball, but I think they're going to throw like 90% of the time today. And you can't blame them when you got an impact quarterback and receiver. Anybody open? Oop, I completely missed that one. My bad. Get 3 on it. I'm going to go with a cover 1. We're going to blitz our linebacker. I'm going to do an under front, though. I think I'll leave it there. Ah, wide open. Drag route. Killer. They work really well. Now, I think a linebacker was on him, if I'm not mistaken. So good play call on their end. Ooh, we're going to spread them out. It said they was going 3 wide. That's why I went with this, but maybe it said 4 wide. Maybe they had one of those tight ends out there. Ooh, dang it, dang it, dang it. I was in terrible position there. The bad throw led to a good play. Went to a curl, and he had to come back for it. And then he made a great cut. Just good job by that receiver. Another first down. I'm going to go back to a basic man play. As you can tell, all they're going to do today is throw the ball. Oh, they're going to run the ball. Oh, fumble, pick it up. Oh, the luck is going our way today. That was huge. This is probably why they don't run the ball at all. Just a great play by Smith. So we're in the middle of the field. I'll probably run something simple here, like just a swing, a screen of some sort. Let's bring Wilson over. This will go to Gray. They're blitzing hard. If we just get a block or two, I'm not going to, just run away from him. Don't juke him. It ain't worth it. 2nd and 4. I want to try. Let me see if I have it in here. Clear out all. 2nd and 4. This is just another simple way to give it to Pedro. It's like pretty much like a little rub route, a little pick play. Ah, overshot it. Not a good throw by Keys. So it's 3rd and 4. Let's go stick. Let's just pass it again. This will probably go to Grant unless they go cover 0. Going cover 1, which I'm glad they are. Great catch, freshman. Great catch. And I'm going to stay here. Let's just keep attacking that secondary. Let's go back to curls. Here we're going to hit a curl route of some sort. More than likely. I'm going to have Wilson. Can he hear this? He can't hear it. I'm going to try it again. Maybe he can hear that one. Sometimes if you do it twice, he can hear it. Dang it. That was very fortunate. Good defense. They went spy again. Perfect setup to attack curls. To defend them is to do more defensive end spies. They just kind of get in the way. And I completely didn't see that safety either. I should have went to Grant. That probably got hit as well. Just a good defensive play in general. 2nd and 10. Let's do a basic run with Pedro.
So it's 2nd and 10. And this is the 5th play of the current drive.
I guess we're going to run to the right. Get it good. That's what we needed. Just that one little block. Right here, the fullback got a block right there, just a nudge. And apparently they went cover 2 because this guy's still backing up, I guess. Great play. I'm going to run the ball again. I'm going to go back to Gray. We're going to do an ISO from slot. Let's see if we can attack those defensive tackles. They're forcing us to run right. So, get through. Yeah, get about 4. Not bad. Like, I would love to go play action here. Here's one play we can try. Let's do PE rollout. So they're going zone, I think. I may just try to hit Hamilton. Yeah, I think they're just going zone. Go to our number 2 tight end. Get about a few yards. 3rd and 1. I'm just going to stay here and do a run with Pedro. Going 5-2. Interesting. I will probably go to the left. So that's what we'll do. Just get a block. There we go. Break through him. Get a first. Got to be careful while we're down here. Don't get too fancy. We're on the 11 and we're on the right hash. What if we sneak in our fullback? Let's do a fullback dive. We got plenty of time. We got all of our timeouts. 1st and 10. So we're in a good spot. Going to go to the right. No, watch out. Stay away from that safety. He's going to make a big play here eventually. 2nd and 8. I'm going to do an off-tackle run with Pedro. They're going man dime. Interesting. Do we have the numbers? Nobody shifted hard. And we're going to get 6 points. Nice. You just don't know who's going to blitz or whatever. Now we got this game in hand. That turnover really done things badly to them. So I guess they're unranked because, I mean, 4 and 2 is a good, but maybe their 2 losses were to bad teams or something. Who knows? What really hurting them is their offensive line. Their top 2 offensive linemen are out. That's really hurting their offense. Defensively, it's very simple in this game. Stay away from impact players and attack weaknesses. That's technically football in general, you know. You can't get any simpler than that. I don't care what type of offense you run. You still got to stay away from, you know, focus on those 2 things. And go to your best players. That's another thing. There's a minute to go. If we can just hold them with no points here and head into the locker room, that would be fantastic. Let's see what we can do here. They're going empty. It's that same throw. Make a tackle. They're going to call a timeout. They're going to let the clock roll. And they're taking their time with it. Maybe they've given it up. Fine by me. I'm still going to stay in nickel. I'm still going to keep everything in front of us. They may just run it here. It said they was going 3 wide, didn't it? That's why I went nickel. That, and I was kind of expecting them to do something on this drive, but nope. They're just want to go to the locker room. We need a stop here. Oh, they're going to play action. I knew he had no chance on that. That fullback's so slow. 3rd and 8. So this is interesting. They're going goal line. I'll do the same thing. See, the clock is stopped. And if they're smart enough, they'll know that I'm going to call a timeout once we get a stop here, if we can get a stop. They're just going up the gut. See, I'm going to call a timeout on that. I got 2 timeouts left. I'm going to do a double cross. Maybe we can get a good return with Stevenson. We're going to try to make something out of this before the half. They got a packed house. It may not be that way here in about 20 minutes. Get down, get down, get down. Get a block on that dude on the left. It didn't happen. I thought somebody was going to get him. We need to get down the field a little bit. I'm going to go here. We're going to go flanker special. And they're going zone. Don't know if we can... Is it worth trying to go over the middle here? And they're doing like a weird cover 2. Let's go to our... great catch. Let's call another timeout. We can try deep attack.
2nd and 7. Ball on the 37-yard line.
Let's see what that other safety does. They're doing a cover 1. We'll just go over here to Fisher. Yeah, nobody else was really open. So what I'm going to do is call a timeout with 1 second. We can try Hail Mary. I mean, that's going to be kind of a challenge. I'm going to go... I don't think it matters. Let's just go receiving. Let's go Hail Mary. I'm going to do the middle one just to get Pedro in there. And they're going zone, it appears. So I'm going to throw it to the left. And let's see if we can get something going over here. Maybe we get lucky. Somebody get underneath it. It was worth a shot. Worth a shot. All right, great half. We're up 3 touchdowns. Excellent. I know that ended badly, but again, it was a Hail Mary, so anything's possible there. Let's go look at some stats. Stats and scores. 225 to their 93. As we know, they're passing the ball a whole lot more than they're running it. Like, they're not even attempting to run it. But we're doing a good job stopping their passing game. Again, their offensive line is really hurting at the moment. We do got 1 sack on them. Our 3rd down situation's better than theirs. But we forced a couple turnovers, and we had 1. Again, that was just a Hail Mary. Individual stats. Keys, 11 to 16, 134 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. That's not on him. He's doing okay so far. I'm happy with it. Running the ball, Pedro all the way. He's leading in yards and attempts. He's got the 2 touchdowns. It's just kind of the way it's worked out. Receiving, Grant. Good to see our number 1 receiver get the most receptions. He's got the most yards. Then you look at touchdowns, 1 for Grant. I would love to get Stevenson the ball a little bit more, but he's on the right side with that strong safety, and I'm trying to stay away from that guy. Defensively, Smith. He's been our MVP on defense today. He forced that fumble in the 4th quarter. He's leading in tackles. We got 1 tackle for loss, big bad Gary Lowe, and that is that 1 sack. And we got 1 interception by Matt Green, another big play for us. We get the ball started the 3rd quarter. This is the main reason why I do this, because I love to control that middle part of the game. You can really break through if you can get a touchdown out of the gate. Somebody get a block for Stevenson. He had the biggest play against Alabama last week. Maybe he can do something special today. What's a good idea from here? I'm going to try a play act. This PA screen, I forget that I have this one. They're going man. I was kind of hoping they go zone. It's really meant for my halfback. But this will go to one of the receivers. Cover 0. Oh, no. He's going to get over there in time, isn't he? Oh, great catch, freshman. So that was a mistake on my part, throwing it there. That could have been picked. I threw it too lightly, too, way too high. But a great catch. That freshman, I'm here to tell you, him and Stevenson, they're studs now. Awesome pickup, that kid from Michigan. Great throw. I'm going to do a dive from wide trips. See if I can attack up the middle of those 2 defensive tackles. They're sprinting at the linebackers. Can we get a block up the middle? It's not a lot there. Both my guards, you notice, they just got plugged up. Just neither one moved much. I didn't have enough time to go to the outside of either one either. 2nd and 7. I'm going to stay here, actually. I'm going to go a halfback screen. They keep calling man on these things. We'll go to one of our man beaters. We'll go to the right side, more than likely. I'm a little worried that strong safety is going to be on Wilson. But they're going to cover 0. We'll go to... Oh, perfect play. That's touchdown. That is a touchdown, baby. What did I just say about 5 minutes ago? Stevenson's going to make a play for us somewhere. So they went man. Normally what I do is roll to the right because I got an extra blocker. Because you're going to get sacked real quickly if you don't get this ball off. They're going man. So I'm going to my man beaters on the right side. They went cover 0. So I went over the top. The big bad Stevenson. Awesome play. Great throw by Keys. Keys is having a really good day. That could be a pretty good thumbnail, maybe. Maybe when he's looking. Something like that, possibly. Let's go ahead and get that one. That looks really good. That may be our thumbnail right there. It's been a while since he's got a thumbnail, and he's had a good day. Again, South Carolina's super aggressive on both sides, but we're making them pay. We're making good plays off of those plays. Watch out. Thought about messed that one up. We may blow this team out. I mean, we technically are already. Do something like... terrible. I just hit the button wrong again. I hit it too early. Maybe he'll get a touchback. Oh, dang it. Somebody get a block, tackle. Good job. That's a face mask. They didn't call it. Fine by me. Let's go quarters.
This offense might be behind now, but at least they've stayed away from that safety back there. He doesn't have any picks.
I just realized both teams got impact strong safeties.
Usually he's making the highlight reel.
Dang it, Al. I just whiffed it.
We haven't seen him do that today. No,
We're going to get a first down.
Usually he's a big-time player. Nice decision by the quarterback.
I'm going to go nickel. As you could tell, a lot of their play calls have been from bigger sets or wider sets, 4 wide stuff. Sometimes going straight up empty. Get a tackle. Good job. I'm going to go quarters from 3-4.
2nd and 11. Ball on the 29-yard line. They come out with 3 wide receivers.
I'm going to do an over front. I'm going to shade my linebackers over. I think they're going to pass it still.
He drops back.
Watch out. They are hitting that tight end quite a bit. That's like his 4th catch on the day. 3rd and 5. We could try a cloud. It's been working pretty well for us.
It's 3rd down and 5 to go.
That's I say we stick with it. But they're going 2 tight ends.
Goes with the ace set here.
I thought it said 3 wide. Maybe I was wrong. Can I get him? Get him. Oh, we're intercepted. Thomas. He has been a nice, fun, late addition to our starting lineup. He had those 2 pick sixes a couple of games ago. Had a good play there. Now he's having to start today because Davidson's out. Good to see that our top corner's out. We haven't really needed him today. Somebody get a block on the right. Nope, nobody blocked him. Somehow he got through there. Middle of the field. I'm going to spread him out. And I'm going to go halfback dive with Gray. Notice how much A-gap stuff I'm doing. Again, I'm trying to attack these defensive tackles. Get through. Safety standing right there waiting on me. Pick up a few. We can try. What do I have here? Let's just do something. Let's keep it simple. Let's do a toss with Pedro. Get him to the outside. Going 5-2. They've been running a lot of that today. Just get him. Oh, the dude's got some quickness to him. Get a first down, though. He's a stud. Let's do speed option with the Brigham package. We usually do the other one, the power option, but I'm going to do speed. This will be interesting. Let's get up feet. Fumble. Somebody pick it up. That could have been really, really bad. Just a good play by the linebacker. 2nd and 7. I think we may just run the ball. I'm going to run it with Pedro. Don't shift to the right. Not the best shift. Can we just get a block or two? Great blocking, everybody. First down. Just enough to get the first. So I'm going to stay here, have a passing play in mind. It is. We haven't called it today. If I can find it. Not all curls. It's middle zig in.
It's 1st and 10. This is the 5th play of this drive.
We'll more than likely go to Grant. I may have Fisher do that. Let's try that. Go and cover 1. We'll go to Grant, just a little out route. Pick up 7 or so. 2nd and 1. I want to try. Let's go. Yeah, let's do Ohio. Every time I call a screen, notice how much man they've called today. An absolute ton of it. Cover what? He's wide open. Just get a first down there. I love those drag routes. I think my next offense, I'm going to really feature drags a lot more. Like a lot more. I love what Oklahoma's doing with their offense lately. If anybody's been watching them, they got a really good team. Good quarterback. I love their offensive coordinator. Let's do a basic run with John Daniels.
1st and 10. Ball on the 36.
We're going to run to the left. Get a block right there. Kid's a stud. And he's like our 3rd string halfback. We just got a bunch of good little 5-star freshmen back there that can make plays. So we're on the, 10 or so? I have a play in mind, and it's this right here. We haven't called it in forever. It is, where's it at? There it is. Wide receiver under. Here's another drag concept. But they're going man. This should be interesting. Let's see who gets open here. Nobody. We'll go over here. 6 points. Nice. So guess what they called? You're not going to believe it. They called double spy again. Go back and look. So they went man. I have several options here, but the biggest one I'm going to is one of these two guys. Either an angle route or a drag. Sometimes the drag can get wide open. However, look what they've done with the defensive ends. Boom, more double spy. They feel like my quarterback's going to run on him, and he's slower than Moses. So I'm not going to go to the drag. But there's nobody over here, so I feel like if I could just throw it over these guys and go to my angle route, which is a great man beater, I think I could get some points, and that's what happened. I probably could have really thrown it hard, but I think I made the right call there. Great throw. Good job, Keys. Good job, Wilson. Now I think this game's in hand, officially. Arthur Keys. He's been off and on all season, but this may be his best game of the year. Like, he's just been on point with everything. I think I made one bad throw. It was just kind of off. I think he threw it kind of over Pedro's head and on the flat. Kick it over here. Much better kick. By far my best kick of the day. Well, outside of that touchback, I guess. It was by accident. Let's go quarters out of 3-4. So, exact opposite today what happened with Alabama. That was just a knockdown, drag out of a game. South Carolina just didn't show up today. When you just solely rely on your passing game, it's just going to be tough to beat me. He's wide open there, though. And I whiffed on that tackle. 2nd and 4. I'm going to do a cover 3. Just throw a bunch of weird stuff at him. I'm going to see if I can get Franklin to come through on the outside. That didn't work. Make a tackle. Good job, low. Makes it 3rd and 4, 3rd and 5. We'll go back to Cloud. We got the best defense in the country, but that's a little misleading. As we play on 5-minute quarters. We're still doing our part on that side of the ball. I got plenty of studs. Was not expecting that play. Off tackle run. I don't know where I was running. Nowhere close to the ball carrier. Let's go back to quarters. Nickel. Oh, he's wide open right there. Oh, he's wide open both places. And I just whiffed that one again. When it comes to open field, it is just iffy at best. But we're destroying them. 35-0. It does not hurt my feelings whatsoever.
2nd and 4 coming up here. This is the 5th play of this drive.
We're playing like a top 5 team this year. We just are.
The Gamecocks come out in the ace formation. He's looking down the middle.
That was a pretty good throw. He should have made that catch.
The big guy let it go through his
3rd and 4. And they're going right back. Looks like they're going with an empty set. Let's see if I can try to get after this guy. I may go to the outside on him. I've been going inside most of the night.
out with 5 receivers. Morrison back
And I can't get around the guy. He's got me locked up.
throws it to the outside. And that
Are they going to go for it?
complete.
They're going to go for it. Let's do a cover 6. It's a little bit different than that cloud.
The Gamecocks come out in the shotgun.
Just so they don't have to see cloud again.
Long ball right.
Make a play, impact player.
And he's got it. Touchdown.
So what did I say earlier? They like to chuck it deep if they can, and that's what happened. And my strong safety just missed it. I thought he had a chance because he was in front of the receiver. So tit for tat, we had that good throw to Grant earlier. And they had one themselves. So they are on the scoreboard. Guess what that means? We get to keep our starters out there for another drive. You score on me like that late in, in the 4th quarter, I'll just keep my first string out here and we'll just go and get that touchdown back. I don't mind. Hopefully nobody gets hurt, obviously. I know the game's over with.
Recap what just happened.
They're going onside kick. So we're going to get good field position. Just let that one get out of the way. Get in front of it. Cover it. Easy. Easy, easy, easy.
They moved the ball extremely well on their last
I'm going to do
on their way to the end
a
zone.
counter. Don't we got a counter in here? There it is. I'm going to flip this.
They'll start this drive at the 37-yard line.
They're shifting hard that way. And they're going to leave it as is. Just get a blocker. Just came through.
They'll wrestle him down in the backfield. And the linebacker was able
I
to
could
wrap him up in the
kind of take my time here. 2nd and 10. Let's do a toss with John Daniels.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on their own 37.
We're going to run to the left. Let's just go ahead and snap it.
Formation here. The option left.
Get upfield. Get a first down.
They'll bring him down. He seems to be running harder and harder as the game.
Good run, John. Big bad John.
Seems to be getting a little bit tired out there.
I'm going to do an ISO with Gray. Let's just get all 3 of these backs going. There's no point really me throwing that at this point. We could just run.
Tennessee lines up with 3 receivers.
Get to the outside.
He's hit
Get a
and got
field. Nice little cut.
tackled.
Get around that corner just enough for another first down.
Yeah, nice job there.
Good play there.
Job at reading his blocks and
I'm going to do a dive with Pedro from Y Trips.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
They're going to force us to go to the right really hard and really quick.
He is in the
Like that.
zone and look
Get about 4,
Coleman with a
maybe 3.
4-yard gain by the back.
Let's go back to John. I'm going to go from here, though. Let's do a dive with John Daniels.
6 to go.
This is the Brigham package, but we're just going to do a basic run. I think we're going to run to the right.
Volunteers go with the I formation.
That's probably what I would do if I had a great strong safety, which we do. Kind of forcing the run in his direction. They've done a lot of that today. It hasn't worked out all that well because we're putting up points still. Good hit. Just nowhere to go on it.
Gotten back to the line of scrimmage.
3rd and 6. I think we just may do a toss play with Pedro.
Now it's 3rd and 6 coming up. And this is the 6th play of the drive.
And I'm going to run to the left.
The ball line up in an I formation.
Good block by my fullback.
Here's
Get a first down.
tackle. And the halfback ripped off a nice gain there to get him the first.
I would love to do like play action or something over the top, but we just kind of can't. I mean, their safeties are really good, and I want to stay away from them. I do want to run a drag, though. Let's go back to flanker special.
1st and 10. This is the 7th play of this drive.
Again, I want to really feature this in our next Dynasty. Oklahoma runs just one drag. I mean, it's an air raid offense, more or less, but the amount of drags that John Mateer throws is just ridiculous. It's a simple read.
Drops to throw.
Ooh, that was
One out to the left.
kind of tight, kind of close.
Maybe 4
Good catch by Stevenson. That's been a decent way to give him the ball since he's been covered up by that safety all day. Let's go back to wide receiver under. Let's do another drag while I'm in the drag mood. Grant may get this one. We'll see. Nope, he won't. Get a few with Gray. 3rd and 5. I think Keys is filling up. I just want to run the ball. We're going to do a basic slam. We're going to run to the right. There we go. Get the outside. He's just fast. he's just fast. I'm surprised. He just kind of outran him. I thought I was going to get my stiff arm up, but I didn't have to. But again, Daniels has got what, 95 speed? But that touchdown is for what they done to us recently with their touchdown. Let's go mass subs. Let's go second team. We got to be mindful of our cornerback situation. Of course, it doesn't matter now. The game's over with. But I can't do any nickel. We pretty much got to stay 3-4 the rest of the way. I hope this win convinces that tight end to commit. Come to our program. We need you. You could be a day one starter for us next year. You're that talented. Because Allen, I think he's a senior. We just don't go to him a lot. He's just, he's a blocking tight end, which is, I need that in this offense, but also finding somebody who got some wheels to him would help as well. And I think this tight end can really fit that bill. But I got some new formations that don't have a lot of great tight end plays. I mean, I could probably force it to the tight end more if I wanted to. But we just got better skill guys than Allen. No offense to the kid. Let's do something like this. Drag. He threw that way too early. 2nd and 10. I'm just going to stay in 3-4 because obviously we just don't have the bodies to do anything else. I'm going to do a bear front this time. Drag route again. Good job, Al. Get your hand up. They, too, have been throwing a lot of drags. Do I got a basic cover 3? Let's do this cover 3 max. Something like this. Weird looking setup there. I think they got their backups in now. Get him. Oh, so close. Oh, that's a good throw. Good job. Nice. Avery. That means we could probably take a knee after this. Awesome road win. Blow out the home team. That never gets old. They got John Daniels back there. He may have a chance to do something with it. Get the outside, something like that. Minute 30. Let's just go ahead and let's just run the ball. Let's just do basic stuff here. Minute 30. That may not be too much time for me to take a knee at fumble. I swear, I should have just took a knee. Oh, well. So we're going to be here a little bit longer. Sorry. I wasn't expecting him just to fumble it, but he did. That's, what do you do, I was kind of hoping he would just run it a couple times and end this thing, but nope. We'll stay here just a little bit longer. They may score on us again. Well, oh, great job, Al. It's been so long since I've done this. I went inside on this one. And I stayed with it. Stay inside. Ran play action. Sack. Awesome play. I'm going to go quarters against their 4 wide look with our 4 linebackers. Nobody in the middle of the field. May want to go to one of those drags route. Just nowhere to go there. 3rd and forever. I'll just stick with quarters. Just keep everybody back there. So if we get the ball back, I will be taking a knee. Maybe I can really force this guy. Let's see. Can I get inward? Can I get inward again? Get him. Good play by the quarterback. It's out of time. Like I said, I figured they would try something like that. So that goofy fumble led to their touchdown. Which is fine, no big deal. We're still blowing them out. He had time to throw. That's usually their last read is the go route or just the deeper ball.
And he hits the PAT.
That's another advantage to trying to run quarters a lot. Usually somebody's more open quicker,
South Carolina 14. Well, not much
closer to the line of scrimmage.
for the onside kick. With the onside kick,
Let's let that ball go out of bounds.
you gotta keep the kick.
And we'll just take a knee a couple times and we will end this bad boy. Great win overall, goofy ending,
Starting point to begin their
but a good win.
Absolutely. The defense.
Our next game is Ole Miss. It's our next humongous game. They're ranked. I think they're, what, 5-1 or something?
There's the kneel down by the quarterback.
That's a home game, if I'm not mistaken. I think I got to take 2 more knees. Well, yeah. Maybe the tight end will commit. Stay tuned here for about 3 more minutes or so. Maybe he'll get that commitment, then we can dump all of our points onto that outside linebacker. So they may actually, I didn't think about this. I'm going to call a timeout. They're going 1 second just because they scored on me. I'm going to go with a basic toss.
Down and 11 to go. Ball on their own.
Because if we don't convert to that 3rd down, they will call a timeout, which I know sounds goofy, but the CPU just does that sometimes. Let's do this, though. Let's get John going. Let's get to that block.
Gets past the tackler.
And a face mask to go with it, maybe? Nope. All right. All right. So we got the 1st down. That's all I cared about.
Job by that big offensive line.
Good job, John Daniels. He's had a pretty good day today.
Also, a nice
Did we stay in bounds?
carrier to find that
We did. Let's just go ahead and pick a play. Doesn't matter. We're not going to snap it.
1st and 10. Ball on the 39-yard line.
Great win. Great win. We're still undefeated, 8-0. We may be in a collision course with Florida State. Wouldn't that be hilarious? Destroyed us in the bowl game. I still think they're the best team in the country. Although we may have a little something to say about that.
It's a done deal here as the final whistle blows.
Good looking polo there on the coach. Let's go ahead and hurry this up.
But until then, our final score in this one, Tennessee 42.
We got some stats to look at. They're going to look pretty good for us. Not so much for them. So they're 2 touchdowns. They were what, the deep balls? Again, that's Steve Spurrier for you. 463 to just their 231. They didn't even bother to run the ball today. They had over 200 yards passing. Half of that was off those 2 deep bombs, to be honest. We got a couple sacks on them. We had a great day on 3rd down. A lot of that was just due to keys and just making good play calls. 2 turnovers apiece for both teams. Let's go to individual stats. Keys, I think he was our MVP today. 18 to 23, 238 yards. He doesn't put up much yards all season. Everything's kind of in the 200s. Of course, we run the ball quite a bit. But having 3 touchdowns and that 1 interception wasn't his fault. Again, I think he'll get the thumbnail. Running the ball. Obvious, Pedro needs as many touches as possible because he's an impact player. He definitely led in attempts. He definitely is leading in yards, but John Daniels had 75 yards. So it wouldn't shock me. I'll go ahead and say this now. It wouldn't shock me if one of these guys transfers out, John or Julius Gray. I can't imagine all 3 want to come back, but if they do, hey, we'll use you. 3 touchdowns, all of them went to Pedro. Receiving, it was the Grant show. 6 receptions, 156 yards. He got a touchdown. Stevenson got a touchdown, and Wilson got a touchdown. It's really cool to see my top 3 wide receivers get in the end zone. Defensively, a lot more even spread on the tackle front, but Smith and Mitchell led in tackles. Tackles for loss, Gary Lowe, and the sacks, 1 by Golden and 1 by Lowe, and we did get 1 interception by Matt Green. Look at the box score. It just domination throughout. We had a good first quarter, had a great second quarter, had a great third quarter, and then they scored a couple late touchdowns against our second string. Let's get out of here. We got some things to look at. We may move up in the polls. Maybe. We don't have a lot of room else to go. We're already 4th in the country. Let's sim the week. Cross your fingers. Maybe the tight end will commit. So LSU put up 34 points on us that day. Donnie Smith, new commitment, the 5-star tight end. Honestly, he could be a day 1 starter. He's got the size. He can catch. He can run. I mean, the kid, let me look at this guy. 4'6", A- awareness, A+ hands, and he's humongous. I mean, he's exactly what I need, but these guys are rare. They're really hard to find, but awesome to get that pickup. Let's go look at the top 25 for the week. So we beat South Carolina. Florida State got beat. Wow. Maryland, number 2 in the country. Go Terrapins. Wow, that was a wild-looking game. I would love to see that one. UTEP won. A&M got upset. Then you got Nebraska. Penn State over Ohio State. That looks like an upset. Go Nittany Lions. Florida. Ole Miss over Auburn. Again, Ole Miss are looking good. Cal got upset. Purdue won. Iowa. Oklahoma got upset. So a bunch of upsets this week. Then we have Miami, Arizona State, Michigan over Michigan State. That was an epic battle. Then Virginia Tech over Boston College. Texas Tech won. And then Iowa State destroys Kansas. So let's go to recruiting. We're down to one guy since the tight end committed. Let's go to dump all of our points onto Louis Lowry. That's an all-name player right there. Go all the way over here. He still hasn't got it down to his top 3, but he will soon enough. We already got the positive pitch. We should get him to commit. We'll have him come at our next home game, just whenever. Probably need to schedule a team or have him visit a team that's not very good. Let's go to Sports Illustrated bowl rankings. So we're number 1. Wow, we're number 1 in the country. I did not really expect that, but that helped because Florida State got beat by Maryland. Epic matchup there. Michigan's right up there. There's Texas Tech, Nebraska, Miami, LSU's right there. They're the second best team in the conference. There's Florida. There's Alabama. SEC's looking pretty strong, but this is our first number 1 ranking in the Dynasty. Pretty cool. Let's go to Heisman Watch. Syracuse quarterback, Western Michigan wide receiver, and there is Pedro slowly just trickling up the list. He was up there higher a couple weeks back, and then he came back a little bit. I think we had a bye week or something, but there's a Syracuse wide receiver. We may schedule them next season. There's Texas Tech halfback. Don't neglect your halfback in your air raid offense. They can do wonders for you. Awards semifinalists. This is the first for the season. Maxwell, there is Pedro. Do we have anybody else here? No. What about the Big Nerick Award? I don't know if we got a defensive player that would be on that list. What about the quarterback? Keys, probably not. We haven't done enough touchdowns, yards. But the Walker, there is Pedro. He may get that as a true freshman. Wide receiver, I don't think so. We're kind of spreading the wealth there. Tight end, that is definitely a no. Offensive lineman, no. What about Remington? I don't see him there. What about Lombardi? No, I can't think of a single defensive player that's like just dominated this year. Thorpe? I can't think of a guy who's got like a bunch of interceptions. Groza? We have had a bunch of touchdowns and extra points, but our kicker's not on there. Punter? Nope. What about returner? I don't think so. Coach? Well, there we are. We're at number 1. So we're up for the coach. It's kind of like no different than last year. We're up for the coach award, and then we're up for the Maxwell and the Walker. Pretty cool. Players of the week nationally. Quarterback for Texas Tech. Surprise, surprise. Anytime you got that stat line, 6 touchdowns, 620 yards, that means your offense is doing well. And that's the air raid for you. Look at that, 30 of 34. Good for him. Middle linebacker for BYU had a really good game. What about the SEC? Quarterback for Ole Miss. That's the guy we're going up here really soon. And then Florida outside linebacker had a really good game. 6 tackles for loss, 3 sacks, 2 forced fumbles. Gee whiz. Let's go to conference standings. So here we are. This is the SEC as a whole. This isn't as important as the divisions, but I just want to point out we're the only team with that are undefeated in the conference. Ole Miss only has 1 loss. Let's go over to the division. So there we are. We have won the division unless we lose 2 more games. We got to be careful. We still got Vanderbilt, we got Kentucky, and we got Ole Miss. Because what that makes us 8. That is correct. So Ole Miss, Kentucky, and Vanderbilt. These 2 are terrible. If we could just win 2 of the 3, we will win the division. You look over to the West. Ole Miss, there they are. Looks like they got a good lead over everybody there. Let's go check out the team info screen. No injuries. Keys, Daniels, and Grant. Now Grant is our leading receiver. You look at defensive leaders, Mitchell, Lowe, and Thomas. Let's go check out Ole Miss. They have a middle linebacker out. He appears to be their number 1 tackler. He's out for a week, so we got lucky there. They have a halfback out for the season. We don't know if he's their top guy or what. And they got a wide receiver out for 4 weeks. So they are hurting with injuries. They just destroyed Auburn. Auburn may be the worst team in the league. They got a quarterback putting up good numbers. We just saw that earlier on the stat line for players of the week. Running back, just averaging about 80 yards a game. Receiver, not so much. We may have just lucked out. They may have some impact guys or something getting hurt. And they got a bunch of random dudes on defense kind of doing their thing. Again, minus that linebacker who is going to be out. So that's what we got coming up. This is our last humongous game of the regular season. And it's this right here, Ole Miss. I've had some interesting history with them. If you go back to my Indiana Dynasty, I had like one of the most epic, it was Central Florida. Go back to my Central Florida Dynasty, like season 4 or something. When we got to the SEC, we played at Ole Miss. It was just an epic game, to say the least. Go back and watch it. But we got a little bit more talent than they do. But look at their stat line. They are pretty good at just about everything. Now, their rush defense isn't very good. We will put that to the test, to say the least. One thing I'm pretty proud of, I'm not going to lie, our rush defense has been excellent this season. And I've got everything back to even keel. Now, we've been pretty fortunate. We haven't gone up against many impact halfbacks. Hopefully, they don't have one. Either way, it should be an awesome matchup. Home game. I'm really excited. And we'll see what happens. All right, guys. I'll talk to you later.